Hey guys, my name is Rob, and in this video I want to talk about eye contact with the camera and why I think it's important. So I had somebody comment on one of my recent videos in the comments section, and he asked, is it really important to make eye contact with the camera, and if so, why? What I thought. And I think, yes, it's incredibly important. If you're going to put your face on camera, then it's a really good idea to practice looking right into the lens like I am now, as opposed to reading off of, bullet points or a script that might be off to the side or below or whatever. And I've got 5 reasons why I think it's important to do this. So yeah, let's go through. Before I get started, it's hard. I know it's hard to look at a camera lens and talk to it as if it's a person. It's something that takes a lot of practice, and I'm still practicing. I feel like I'm getting better at it the more I do it, and I do it, 2-3 times a week, so that helps. That's a lot of practice. If it's something you can do every day, then it would take you no time at all before you get used to doing it. But when you're first starting, it's incredibly hard. So, and the reason is the lens doesn't look anything like a person that you're probably talking to. There are some tricks that you can use to help make it easier. One of those is to try to picture a friend, and try to picture that you're answering a question that a friend has just asked you. And then, some people will tape a picture of a friend either below the camera or maybe on another tripod behind the camera, something like that. And that's a good trick as well. But whatever works for you, ultimately it'll be practice that it comes down to. And the more practice you can put into it, the better you'll get, or the faster you'll get better at it. Okay? So let's get right into it. The first one, I'm just referring to my notes, make sure I don't miss anything here, is when you make eye contact to your camera lens, it helps build a connection with your audience. And that might seem strange to you when you're doing it because, again, you're looking at a lens, but try to picture the person viewing your video. If you're looking at the lens, then when somebody looks at the resulting video, it looks like you're looking right at them. Okay, even if they're looking off to the side of the monitor, just the way it works, the eyes are focused on you always. That's the way it looks. And if you're doing that, if you're looking at somebody eye to eye, that helps build a connection. Okay, and that's something that you want to do if you want to grow your channel faster, building a connection with your audience. That's why I like to say that putting yourself in your videos is a smart thing to do if you want to. It'll help grow your audience faster, the number of subscribers and whatnot. People will want to come back to see your videos if they feel like they have a connection with you, which is easier attained if you're looking at the lens. Okay, so that's the first one. Helps build connection with your audience. The second one is it helps build credibility. And the reason is, if you think about somebody talking to you, if you're talking to somebody, we're not talking about a camera now, but just talking to somebody in real life, if they're trying to tell you something and they're not looking at you, if they're kind of looking all over the place, sometimes that's a hint that they either don't fully know what they're talking about or they're nervous. And sometimes if you're nervous, that might come across as maybe you're not being 100% truthful, or you don't fully believe what you're saying, things like that. But if you're looking somebody right in the eye and being very deliberate with what you're saying, that builds credibility. So to look somebody in the eye when you're making a video means to look at your camera right in the center of the lens. Okay, so that's the second thing. The third thing is it helps hold the viewer's attention. Okay, so if you're making a video and a lot of it is you talking, like a talking head type video, which is what this is, then what happens is you want to keep people watching your video. Okay, retention is huge in terms of YouTube analytics, right? The longer you can keep people watching your videos, the better. And if you're looking somebody right in the eye, that makes it harder for that person to look away or to stop paying attention. Okay, so it's a way to hold them. Now there are other tricks too, like you can use another camera angle like I'm doing here. Switch up the camera angles. That's something that helps hold people's attention. And when you do that, it's good to look at another camera, like look at that lens, right in the lens, then come back and look at this lens, right in the lens, so eye contact. Yeah, so some tricks to help hold viewers' attention, and that will result in better retention numbers in your analytics and people sticking around more and perhaps your channel growing faster. Okay, so that's the third thing. The fourth one is it conveys authenticity. It makes you seem more personable, or it makes you more personable. If you're looking at somebody in the eye and talking, you're just more relatable, right? They're engaged with whatever you're talking about, engaged with you and invested in whatever you're talking about. So, and you just come across as more human. If you ever see those videos, I'm sure you've seen videos where somebody is kind of looking off to the side. Often that's because they're using a camera like this one that has a flip out screen, and maybe they have a script on that screen, or they're looking at themselves in that screen because that's a real person, and perhaps they're trying to look into their eyes, but really it's better if you look into the lens, okay? So whether it's a flip out screen or this camera here has a flip up screen, if I'm looking up there, you could probably tell I'm not looking in the lens, right? So, so it helps convey authenticity. That is the fourth thing. And then the last thing I want to mention is it improves your communication clarity. So what you're saying becomes more clear. It's a lot easier for somebody to pay attention to what you're saying if you're looking at them. Because again, if you're looking at them, it's harder for them to not look at you, and they will understand what you're saying better. Okay, things will be more clear to them. All right, so there's 5 reasons why I think it's a very good idea to look into the camera lens when you're making a video for the talking head portions of your video, and just keep in mind that if the video you're making has you looking into the camera for a lot of it, you can break that up. There's a couple things you can do to break that up and to try to increase the chances of them watching the video longer. So again, number 1 would be adding another camera angle that they can look at. Okay, that switches things up. You could also add B-roll, which is supporting video that will help maintain the viewer's retention and attention. So those are a couple things you can do to further help keep people watching your videos. But it all starts with you. If you're going to be in your videos, look at the camera, look directly into the lens as much as you can. Practice it, and you'll get so much better at it so fast. And I totally understand that the first time you're going to do this, it's going to feel foreign. It's going to feel weird. You're going to feel silly, maybe even stupid. But it's none of that. Everybody goes through the process of figuring out how to do this. And it takes some people a long time. It takes others not as long a time. But I believe in all cases, it just takes practice. So as much practice as you can devote to doing this, the faster you will get at becoming good at it. Okay? So with that said, that's it. Thank you for watching this video, and I hope to see you in another one. All right, we'll see you soon. Thanks, guys. By one of my commenters, and hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rob, and if this is your first time here, hey guys, how you doing? My name is Rob, and thank you for stopping by and watching this video. My name is Rob, and in this video, I'm going to talk about camera